It only took me about half an hour to refine this. Yeah. So these are patch notes and they do exist. I'm not stupid. So plans for 2023 for EU NA. This is where we're at. I'm not gonna read all of this. If you want to read all of this, I'll post the link for everyone. If you genuinely want to read all of it. But so the high-end content that this just looks fun. I want blue lasers as well. Just saying. So we all know this that this area is coming out. I'm not even gonna try to say it. Limansk, however you want to say it. One of the most complex and dynamic locations in the game. It is a full-fledged abandoned city with vertical gameplay and very valuable loot. Sounds fun, right? You told me there's chimeras in it. People have said there's all sorts of stuff in it. Looks fun. I want it. Gimme. I'm excited for that. Like, I want more stuff in the game. Clans and base captures. Members of the northern factions will be able to create units that participate in captures of bases in the northern locations. This is a full-fledged clan system with its own economy and wars. And, of course, top equipment in the reward. See, look, again, I like the sound of this, okay? If you're telling me that as duty members or as freedom members or whatever the other factions are, if you're telling me we can have a clan of people and run in a massive group and capture bases, all I hear is content. That's all I hear. All I hear is fun. I get to play with a large group of people and fight and have PvP. And of course, being rewarded for that is fun as well. My only concern is I don't know how it works. Is it gonna work like Albion? Does anyone know Albion Online? How faction wars and that? Like, I wonder if it's gonna work like Albion's Online, where you just meet up with a bunch of people and then just rush in and take over a base. Because if it's like that, that's fun. I enjoy that. I just don't know how that would work in a first-person shooter. So, we'll see. Dead Time, a unique PvPvE mode where two teams of players in a competitive mode perform tasks in a secret Soviet laboratory. Competitive mode. Huh. Does that mean like ranked, or does it just mean that it's meant to be like competitive for rewards? See, I wish there was more information on it. Maybe a Russian player at some point can give more information on it. And then I can discuss it again. You can tag me, Toxic. Yes, feel free to tag me in Discord. It's fine. I've got streamer mode on, but I'll pop over and have a look at it in a second. Duels and standoffs. These are already in the game, right? Duels and standoff. Yeah, we played duels the other day. Standoff is the PvP that honestly sucks, unfortunately. It's not very... Like, again, the game isn't populated enough, so you don't find lobbies, and if you do, it's like very unbalanced. Like, I was in one where it was like 5v1. And everyone just stood there spawn trapping the poor guy. So, in all fairness, the standoff mode just kind of doesn't really work right now. The backwater, the most dangerous location in North, which is mainly intended for clans. That also seems fun. I am Russian. What do you want to know? Ah, ding. Thank you very much. Can you give any information on how clan wars will work and how dead time will work? Maybe start with like clans. Like, is there... Like, how many people can participate? Like, do you get what I mean? Like, how does it work? Do we just meet up with our, like, clan in, like, a base and then just run up north in a big group? Like a convoy? Or is it, like, unique? Like, do we have to do something first to kind of, like, run in? So this was released on December the 31st. I know I'm a month late to it. But this is the closest thing we have to what is to be expected of the future. My bad, it's not 10k substance. Sorry for misinformation. The screenshots are too squished for me and I thought it was 10k. At most, it's like 2k to 5k overall. That makes it a little bit better, but very interesting. They removed starter packs kits you could see if you scroll down on the Steam thing. I'll have a look at that in a second, Blair. But these are the patch notes for the future. Say so. What about these starter packs? You say if I scroll down on Steam, I can see it. No. Anti-cheat server. Oh, removing the starter packs. Ah. It came to our surprise to see a lot of negativity towards the starter packs, which are available to purchase for real money. These packs were designed to help those players at the beginning of the game who are having a hard time fitting into new gameplay. We didn't implement these packs as something unfair since you're getting rewards of the same level for completing the story. Plus, the distribution system describes begun after mention. However, we are trying to consider it the community's opinion on such sensitive issues. Stop selling starter packs in the store. All of those who bought them previously will still have them, of course. Fair enough. I think this was a good thing that they made. I don't think starter packs were needed. I don't. Yeah, I think you should hop into the game and play. I'm fine with them monetizing the game. I just don't think it should be for in-game items. I think it should just all be cosmetic or, you know, find something else. What channel can I send screenshots in? Go to the media channel Toxic and post it there. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. This was a good decision, in my opinion. Maybe people disagree. I think this was a good decision. I didn't know they were in the game. Removing the starter packs is just, honestly, a win. But, yeah. So, we have Leminx, Blackwater. They're in... You can see them in-game now. You know, if you haven't seen them yet. You can't go here, and you can't go to Blackwater yet. But these are obviously coming out. Obviously excited to see them come into the game. I feel like that's just an obvious thing though, so I don't want to touch too much on that. Events. So the end of March we'll have Anomalous Storm in honor of the end of winter. July we have the birthday of Stalcraft. Halloween, scary modes with zombie players, and New Year's Eve. Whatever the fuck that says. I think it's also because it's a discussion about pay to win. I mean, in Russia I heard that it is a pay to win game. I know that Blackwater is the best artifact spawns. So, Ding has said, let me just thingy so I can read it. Clan Wars, 30 mins on the clan map. Usually it's like 25 against 25, depending on how many clan players you have. So 30 mins for farming points. Map will be like a battlefield, so kill equal points. Oh, okay. So it's like it's more of a game mode than just running around and capturing bases. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting way to do it, yeah. So most points clan will get mini bases on northern location. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I like that idea. I think that works very well. Let me give you the Discord link really quick, Ham. The bot, so if you're on YouTube, I apologize that the bot doesn't work. I'm just having problems with it right now. I will try to manually do everything I can. I got muted for sending too many attachments. I'll unmute you in a second. I don't think any... Why are there no mods on? User is just... Oh, for fuck's sake. Dun 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 dun. Apparently, Discord's being a doo-doo right now, and I can't seem to unmute you. Right, let me do that in a minute, so we can... Let me get through the patch notes, and I'll have Boris look at that in a minute for you when he's done. But that's the Discord link, Ham. Yeah, thank you, Ding. That's actually really helpful. So I like that idea a little bit more than it's just... So it's not just an open scrim where everyone can get... Did an mission just start? Odd.
Yep.
That's lucky. Good time to look at this. So yeah, I like that. Clans being able to just, you know, have their own mode and then the bases are captured like that. I like that a lot. I was watching a Russian YouTuber and I saw a small base in the north. I'm hyped. Yeah. Everyone that's on a stalker, just join duty. Let's you know, I'm starting a movement, okay? Everyone put your fists in the air and say duty. Okay? Stop joining freedom. Join the duty members. I mean, we'll have like one clan in the duty side and we'll just win. I assure you. It will happen. Dead time 5v5s, everyone has unique role. Again, points farming stuff, but in elaborate ones. Okay. So that makes me think of like Destiny 2 Gambit. So I think it will be fine. I think that game mode sounds interesting. What else can we look forward to? New parkour system. We're almost ready to introduce a completely new system of character movements, thanks to which you can forget about nasty queue climbing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ah! Who brought up fighting bosses again? Also, with the system released third-person animations, the character will finally be able to move beautifully. Okay, that's nice. This is a win. That's a quality of life change that I can't wait for, because the amount of times I die trying to jump and climb and just getting shot because it takes me so, like, I have to stand there for like 10 minutes trying to figure that shit out. So I'm happy for that. So whoever brought up fighting bosses again, replayable dungeons. We're going to release the first dungeon with a large and complex system that will randomize its content. It's a fully pledged PvE activity that will allow you to profit without the obligation of PvP. So again, for those that wanted like a PvE server, this is just a win. Okay? This is just a win. It means you're able to do stuff without having to PvP. So if you are someone that doesn't want to do the PvP, this is generally a system that will just help you. New AI for NPCs and mutants. We've designed a new AI, and this is all just stuff that's quality of life, I'm pretty sure. The rebuilding of northern locations. Our huge level design team has also been preparing updated northern locations for a very long time. We are using a completely new approach to the design of the levels. Visually, it's going to be transitioning to the next level 2. Also, our game designers prioritize and work on the mistakes this year. We'll be fixing broken or just crappy game mechanics, like the dailies and weeklies. There is a huge amount of content of Stalcraft needs attention of the developers to give it. All in all, this, like, just generally, this is a good... All of this is pretty much good. Obviously, they've said they're banning cheaters. I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I still have a massive problem with it. And at the end of the day, all of this stuff is promising and all of this stuff is good. This is not going to make me quit the game. This makes me want to stay and play the game. However, the cheating problem is what makes me want to quit the game, and that's a video for another day. Right now, this makes sense. This is very good. Ding, thank you for telling me you know, a little bit more about it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Girly girl.
Finally, this information has been translated to you, English-speaking players. By the way, all players except the CIS do not get to test all innovations, which means that you will see all the updates later in the CIS. Yes. So this is about a month old. This is my fault for not seeing it. It literally took me about 10 minutes to find this again. But for anyone that does like the game or anyone new, there's a lot coming to the game that makes the game what I would consider better. There is definitely a lot to look forward to. The only thing that needs to change for me is how they're dealing with cheaters and how they're enforcing it. That is the only thing that I have a problem with. Continuous, thanks for following. But yeah, this is exciting. New zones, clan wars, obviously new guns as well. But I'm not going to go over guns right now. I'm going to save that for another day because there's a lot of guns, a lot of crafting. So I feel like I want to put that into like another video where I just go over the guns. If there's any Russian players that can maybe get some clips of every gun that isn't out, I'd really appreciate that. Feel free to join the Discord and message me directly. So maybe we can get some like clips and images of the guns that we don't have. That would be very helpful. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know what everyone thinks of this. I think this is all good, and I can't really fault this.